Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, subscribers, viewers, and supporters of this channel. We are in the middle of the implementation of ISO 14001 version 2015, as you probably have seen earlier videos, an array of them. Now, we are now talking about dirty spill kit, or commonly known as contaminated spill kit, as an environmental aspect. How severe is it as causing an environmental impact has been discussed. How much magnitude would the dirty spill kit cause to the environment has been discussed, and we also have discussed on one more. Yeah, I think right now we are going to discuss on dirty spill kit impact to business in environmental terms. Okay. Before we go on, I would like to implore my fellow Muslim brothers and sisters, please do not watch this video if you are already in the mosque on Friday for the Friday khutbah and also attending any religious lessons right now. Please turn it off. I love you for that. I wish all of us Jannatul Na'im. Now, we are evaluating this environmental aspects in terms of its significant impact. We need to know, a company needs to know their position in environmental terms by identifying all their environmental aspects. Not only that, they've got to know which environmental aspects that they have in their organizational activities, services, and products are significant. All right, let us take a look. Recap again. As usual, this is my standard procedure to recap, just in case some of you who are watching are new to this channel. So this would help you understand what I am doing and what all of us, those already with this video, are listening to. Now, Environmental Management System ISO 14001 is about managing environmental aspects. I think that is very clear. How? By fulfilling compliance obligation, not only the law, all sorts of obligations from interested parties. Compliance obligation, fulfilling, and addressing risk and opportunities associated to that particular environmental aspect and their respective processes or activities. Okay, that is the Environmental Management System ISO 14001. And therefore, we have to identify, because it is managing environmental aspect, we have to identify what are our environmental aspects. That has been done. Earlier videos, please take a look. Video title is probably ISO 14001 input output. Okay, take a look. And we have to manage these environmental aspects by virtue of all this. Okay, and what is environmental aspect? Elements of our organization, that organizational products, services, and activities that interacts or can interact with the environment. That is environmental aspect. So we have to manage environmental aspects. So as far as this video is concerned, we have done this in earlier videos. This is done. Identification of aspect is done. Right now we are here. Look, evaluation. We are doing evaluation to find out what are our most significant environmental aspects. Only then, once we have identified all our environmental aspects, we would go on to formulate our environmental policy, not before. Okay, once the policy is done, then we get back to our aspects impact register, which we call this is the aspects impact register, which I call dashboard, and then we formulate our environmental objectives. Okay, when that is done, we know where our company is going, then we start to plan to achieve those objectives by having environmental targets and also detail how to get it. Environmental management program, that's it is called. So we don't have to change these terms, targets and EMP. It is still there. This is what is called encompassed under intended outcome. This is a new term given by ISO that whereby this intended outcome is consisting of our objective, targets and EMP. And ISO said that in our objective, targets and environmental management program that would lead to arriving to our intended outcome, these elements must have, there you are, enhancement, must have elements that has got to do how we manage environmental aspects in terms of enhancing our environmental performance must include the intention to upgrade our environmental performance, which is due diligence. It's not just on paper, okay? And we have got to fulfill in this planning to achieve. What planning? It could be objectives, it could be targets, it also could be, it must be in the environmental management program designed to fulfill compliance obligation and achieving those environmental objectives. That is version 2015 ISO 14001. Please be careful with that. Now let's take a look how we derive these environmental aspects. Well, I'm not going to go in detail in this video. It has been discussed earlier. Now, this is how we do it. Input, output analysis. It is derived from mechanical engineering knowledge of mass balance, okay? I'm not a mechanical engineer, okay? But we have identified not just environmental aspects, but we are able to rationalize why they are environmental aspects by looking at the life cycle perspective. So please take a look at this video, okay, for this particular activity. And if you want to know the life cycle perspective of diesel, it is already here in this video. Check it out. So we are doing dirty spill kit. Now let's take a look. Dirty spill kit is supposedly to address the occurrence of spillage. Okay, and spillage is not our normal situation. If spillage is your normal situation, something is wrong with your operation, you got to check it out. You got to rectify. Okay, there's not supposed to be spillage in any normal operation. There must be a method to avoid those spillage in the normal SOP. So in environmental management, spillage like this, you got spillage and you got to clean it up using a spill kit, and the output is dirty spill kit or contaminated spill kit. It is untoward. Okay, it's not favorable in environmental terms. Okay, let's take a look at the dashboard. This is the dashboard. We have done, yes, we have done the evaluation criteria for dirty spill kit in terms of magnitude, severity of impact, and legal. Oh yeah, I forgot about this, legal, done legal. So please look at the previous videos. We are going to do now business. How do we evaluate the environmental aspects, dirty spill kit in business terms? Okay, in business terms, impact to the environment in business terms. Let's take a look. This is derived from my years of experience hands-on with many industries. I train some of the EMR, some of them are now consultants, and some of them are auditors, some are their own businesses. So this is done. It was the year 1998 onwards, and this is what we got. the evolution, 17 different types, classification of industries. For each classification, we tried these 2 to 3 types of factories, 2 to 3 factories of identical classification. So this is what we got. You can pause this video and take a look. Now, look, in business terms, I begin with this. Look at number 1. See, when that particular environmental aspect, especially output, we can reuse on-site, reclaim or regenerate on-site, I give a minus. Because why? We want to promote recycling. The same thing as number 2. These are all, those with minus are actually plus point, are actually favorable for the environment, actually favorable for resource conservation. That's why I have all these minus. Reduce, deduce, deduct from the ranking, bring the ranking lower to make it less significant, because we are conserving natural resources. We are recycling. So this is a plus point. If I'm the auditor and those companies are doing all this, I give a noteworthy remark. All right. And normally it's well understood by top management, but not much on the municipal or the agencies. Now, look at this. When this environmental aspect has a market value, can be resale, okay, we can resell it, 0. Has a market value, but has got to undergo international convention. Remember, transportation or transboundary movement of hazardous material, Basel Convention, so it is significant. Banned under Basel Convention, okay, cannot import or export, then the ranking is 5. In this case, this particular contaminated spill kit, apparently they have got to pay to dispose. In business terms, losing money. But if you look at those recycling up there, it is conserving or help sustaining businesses. Businesses cut costs. We promote recycling for businesses to cut costs, cut capitals or operational costs. It's good for business. This is how we attract businesses into environmental management system, ISO 14001. And this is how we do it for businesses to prosper through ISO 14001 certification. So I got 6 here for this one, and this one has got no market value. Can't be reduced by operational control. No, for spill kit, in this case, we can reduce it via operational control. How? The transfer of diesel activity has an operational control, SOP, that can be upgraded, that can be improved. So for me, 8, no 6. Okay, you may have a different opinion. You're welcome. All right, please comment below. Okay, so we have got 6 for this particular what they call evaluation criteria for dirty spill kit. So 6 is there. So we have done business criteria as an environmental impact to this company. Okay, there is an impact. Okay, I believe we are there already, and I hope to see you in the next video, where we will discuss another criteria, client. Remember, compliance obligations, we put them there in this evaluation, client. So until we meet in this particular video, I thank you, YouTube subscribers, viewers, and supporters of this channel. Until we meet in the next video, I wish everybody, wherever you are, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.